If you've thought about starting an Amazon business, but you don't have the time to build something from scratch, and if you don't want to waste hundreds of hours trying and failing before you make your first dollar, then this video is for you. In 90 days, you could have your own automated Amazon money-making machine. And I'm talking virtually hands-off and very profitable. My name is Ann Sieg, and over the last 15 years, I've made more than $20 million selling online. And I've helped over 100 students reach the $1 million mark. And I've helped thousands more develop profitable, automated businesses that run 24/7 and make them money all year round. If you want to be my next success story, then just watch this video to the end. I'll prove to you just how easy it is to make an extra $5,000 to $10,000 or more per month just by doing some online shopping. After watching, you'll be invited to book a call with my team. And in 90 days, you could be earning as much as $5,579 per month, like Christina Kennedy, over $10,000 per month, like Melissa Luplow, or even $17,722 per month, like Kevin Adams. Or you could really press on the gas and in the next year be making over $100,000, over $180,000, or even $290,000. After 15 years of helping people just like you to build automated profit machines, I probably got more real, provable Amazon success stories than anyone else on the planet. This business model can help you quit your job and travel the world, or just give you the freedom to know you can. Either way, it'll change your life. Let's go over to my computer and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. See this toy? It's basically a giant stuffed turtle and a bunch of plastic balls. So right now, this random website is selling them for $5.39. But if you go on Amazon, people are paying up to $53 for the exact same turtle. That's almost 10 times the price, and they sell fast. You can buy hot products like this for cheap and then flip them on Amazon for a massive profit. If you're watching this, you probably heard about Fulfillment by Amazon. Fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA, is Amazon's way of letting you have your own e-commerce business while tapping into Amazon's unbeatable infrastructure. Once Amazon has your products, your job is pretty much done. For a small fee, they take care of warehousing and storage, they take care of shipping and customer service, and they take care of marketing, SEO, and returns. So 90% of the work is done right there. Remember, the idea here is a hands-off business. So I'm saving you work every step of the way. Let's say you buy this turtle for $5.39 and you sell it for $53. After the small fee you pay to Amazon, you're still looking at about $30 in pure profit. You could buy and sell 50 of these, and at $30 profit, you'd have an extra $1,500 in your bank account with basically just a few clicks. It's not just this turtle either. It's the same thing with this Lego set, another hot product. $8.99 at random online store, $34.95 on Amazon. The price difference isn't as big, but you're still looking at about $20 in profit. How quickly do you think you could sell 50 of these on Amazon? Probably a couple weeks max. And again, 50 of these at $20 a pop is $1,000 straight into your bank account with barely a few clicks. Do you realize what I just did? I just showed you how to make an extra $2,500 this month by doing some online shopping. Now, if you'd like to plug into this automated business model, this hands-off, turnkey profit system that runs 24/7 and can make you money 365 days a year, then I'd like to invite you to schedule a call with me and my team. If you're a good fit, then we'll get you started. You could be off and running within 24 hours. And in 90 days, sitting on a beach somewhere while your business runs in the background. From day one, our goal is to have you thinking and acting like the CEO of your business, not an employee. You'll be putting systems in place right away so you can scale fast and profit faster. Honestly, this business model is just amazing. Amazon takes care of 90% of the work. Okay, what about that other 10%? We've got that covered as well. Look, Amazon does almost everything for you. Customer service, shipping, marketing. You just have to find products to flip, and there's millions of them out there. But again, you're busy. You don't want to spend hours slogging across hundreds of online stores trying to find hot products to sell. Instead, you have access to a stable of virtual assistants already trained to do that for you for as little as $2 an hour. These online assistants based in India and the Philippines will follow our very specific instructions, finding and selecting only hot in-demand products with high profit margins that are virtually guaranteed to sell quickly. Because the faster you can profit, the faster you can scale up, and you can build an entire team of virtual assistants. And with the time zone difference, they're going to be working all night while you sleep. And then in the morning, all you have to do is approve the products they found. It'll take you less than 5 minutes, and then you get on with the rest of your day. All the while, your business continues to run and make money. So if this sounds like the perfect fit for your busy lifestyle, then click the button on the screen to schedule a call with us. On the call, we'll see if joining our program is a fit for both sides. And if you're approved to join, we'll start right away. We'll help you put systems in place on day one so that in 90 days or less, your business is both automated and very profitable. This is the easiest way to turn your money into more money by finding hot, fast-selling products that Amazon customers will buy right away for a huge markup. Seriously, you can 10x your money in a matter of weeks on some products, and the stock market will be jealous of your profits. The key to success here is putting automated systems in place from day one, so you don't spend months or years slogging through the trenches to figure it all out yourself. The faster you put these systems in place, the faster you can profit. And the faster you profit, the faster you can scale up. And the faster you scale up, the faster you can live your dream life. My team and I will show you exactly how to put these proven systems in place. So right away, your business is working even when you're not. And after watching this video, you'll know exactly what to expect from me and my team and what we expect from you. Then you can decide if booking a call with us is the right decision. Over the last 15 years, I've made more than $20 million selling online. And I've helped over 100 students make $1 million. And I've helped thousands more develop profitable, automated businesses that run 24/7 and make them money all year round. I honestly believe there's nobody on the planet more qualified to teach these systems than me. Okay, maybe Jeff Bezos. My passion is empowering folks to take control of their destiny. And after 15 years of doing just that, I found that this system is by far the easiest way to make it happen. Amazon is a $1 trillion company, and it's still growing. As Amazon gets bigger and bigger, so does your ability to make as much money as you want. But it's not a free-for-all. Think of Amazon like a game of chess. If you don't know the rules, if you just start putting pieces everywhere without knowing what you're doing, you'll get eaten alive. A good chess player starts with the end in mind And they already have a strategy to get there. They're 3 steps ahead before the game even begins. And we already know Amazon's rules. We've already won the game hundreds of times by following those rules. And we're way ahead of the competition without doing anything questionable. So if you decide to join us, we'll set you up from day one with the end in mind. So you already know what you're working towards and exactly how to get there. That way, over the next 90 days, you're not just putting pieces all over the board. You're executing a strategy designed to get you where you want to go. If you want to retire in an oceanside villa in Costa Rica, we'll help you figure out exactly what you need to do to make it happen. How much you need to buy your dream home, and how much money you need every month to maintain your lifestyle. And we'll give you the formula using our system to turn those numbers into reality. If you want to put your kids or your grandkids through college, we'll do the same. We'll help you figure out the numbers and give you the exact steps to achieve your goals. Now remember, we start putting automated systems in place on day one so that within 90 days, your business is virtually hands-off, automated, and profitable. Now, I don't just talk about why a great team is important. I have one. In fact, I think I have the best team of mentors and coaches possible. Why? Because each and every one of them are incredibly successful Amazon business owners in their own right. Each of them make almost the entirety of their income from Amazon, and they all live life on their terms. Brian Cummings and his wife Terry have 4 dogs and a massive mobile home. They spend half the year traveling around the country, and the other half at their gorgeous home in Northern California. Brian made the entire down payment for his house with just a single month's profits from his Amazon business. Danita Zonray was able to replace her corporate consulting business to go full-time on Amazon because it was her and her husband's dream to retire in Italy. 5 months after starting her Amazon business, she retired her husband from his corporate electrical engineering position, and their dream came true. They now live in Italy full-time, enjoying fine wine, delicious food, and each other in their golden years, all the while still making great money from Amazon almost entirely on autopilot. Josie Shepard is an absolute systems genius. She's just one of my $1 million success stories. Josie started on Amazon in her 70s, and within 5 years, she had 3 businesses running almost completely hands-off. Seriously, she checks 20 minutes a day, and that's it. And you can't get more hands-off than that. And as members of my team, Brian, Danita, and Josie now coach and mentor folks just like you for the same reason I do. Because they want to empower you to have the same freedom they have. So could you do this yourself? Maybe. Could you start scaling up on day one and start seeing profits in a few weeks? No. You could try. You might be able to find some amazing products to flip on Amazon, but you wouldn't have the resources, the mentoring, the experience. You wouldn't know what traps to avoid, and you'd have to make all your own mistakes. You wouldn't know how to put systems in place to automate the business and free up your time. And most importantly, you wouldn't have a team already trained in our methods to help you start scaling today. Now, I'm sure you've heard some form of the saying, hire people smarter than you. And nobody knows where that quote originally came from. But these guys are famous for living and dying by it. Henry Ford, who invented the assembly line as one of the richest men of all time. David Ogilvy, the founder of modern marketing. Bill Gates and Jack Ma, 2 of the wealthiest people on the planet. If these incredibly successful people all live by this motto, you know it's powerful. And the faster you set up processes, put people in place to execute those processes and focus on the big picture, the faster you can free up your time and make more money. To make sure you can start running right away, you have access to a stable of virtual assistants already trained in our system. They're based in India and the Philippines, and for as little as $2 an hour. They spend 8 to 12 hours every single day finding the best products for you to flip on Amazon. These virtual assistants know all the best sources to find hot, in-demand products for cheap. And thanks to our profit predictor, they only pick products that are virtually guaranteed to sell quickly and make you a healthy profit. When you schedule a call with us, we'll show you a demo of how our profit predictor works. It's one of our secrets to making this a virtually hands-off business. Since your virtual assistants already know what to do, they and you can hit the ground running, which means profits start coming in almost immediately. And since we show you how to scale up from day one, you can just keep building until you're satisfied. Between your virtual assistants and Fulfillment by Amazon, 99% of the work is done without you. Fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA, is Amazon's way of letting you have your own e-commerce business while tapping into Amazon's unbeatable infrastructure. And once Amazon has your products, your job is pretty much done. For a small fee, they take care of warehousing and storage. They take care of shipping and customer service. And they take care of marketing, SEO, and returns. Look, this is a virtually hands-off business, and you can get started with putting automated systems in place today. But it's not magic. And to get your automated profit machine to work for you, you've got to be involved for the first 90 days. Think of your business like a tree. When you've got a sapling, you need to nurture it. Make sure it's getting enough sunlight, water, and nutrients. Prune the dead branches and move it to bigger and bigger pots of soil until it can take root and grow by itself. It's the same with this business model. The first 90 days are your nurture period. If you give your business what it needs in the beginning, if you follow the steps we give you every day, then after 90 days, your business will thrive on its own. As CEO, you're not getting your hands dirty day in and day out. You got the team in place. You're there to make sure the business grows the way you want and makes you the money you want. You're not working 24/7, but your business is. And you don't have to be rich to make this work. But you can't be just scraping by either. This is a business. It's an investment. You need to be willing to invest your money to make this work. And if you're the type of person I want to work with, then you've got more money than time. You want more of your time back. And you've got the good sense to know you can invest your money to get, number one, more money, and number two, more time. And the more money you can invest upfront in your team and your inventory, the faster you can start making more money and freeing up your time. This business model works because it's the complete opposite of anything else out there. So whether that's MLM, drop shipping, or this new trend of releasing an info product and building a funnel, almost every other business model has the same terrible structure. Learn everything yourself, do everything yourself, make all the mistakes yourself. And once you figure it all out yourself, then you can put systems in place. Well, that is just ridiculous. Those business models are backwards. I mean, if you've got nothing but time on your hands, I say go for it. But with a little money and a little guidance, the system my team and I have built allows you to plug in and hit the ground running. Not after months of trial and error, but on day one. From day one, you can be a smart CEO and build a sustainable scalable business that will never run out of hot products or hungry customers. And it's simple. What's the straightest path from you to the money? We already know what customers want. We know where to get it. And all you have to do is give it to them. And customers will pay you for it, up to 10 times what you paid. So why would you spend months or years testing different products to find what people want? Our system makes it easy to know, with almost 100% certain which products will sell fast and how much profit you'll make on each. When you know how much profit you'll make on each item, and when you know how to scale up, you have complete control. You have total power to decide how much money you make. And as your business grows, you can enjoy that nice monthly income on autopilot. Or you can sell the whole thing for a fat payday. And the choice is yours. All you have to do is hit the button below the video to book a call. And if you're approved to join our program, you'll be plugged into our entire system from day one. You'll have immediate access to a stable of virtual assistants trained in our system. They're based in India and the Philippines and work for as little as $2 an hour. If you're ready to go, you can have 10 of them start working today, sourcing products for you. And tomorrow morning, you can wake up with tons of hot products to choose from. Then you just order them, get them to Amazon, and you get to watch the money roll in. If you were to try and find a virtual assistant yourself, you'd have to go online, post a general job listing, then you'd have to sort through 500 messages, then you'd have to interview dozens of people, then you'd have to learn our entire system and all its tiny details, then train your virtual assistant on how to do it. And depending on how much time you have, this could all take months. Frankly, you could spend the next 3 months struggling just to find a good virtual assistant. And 90 days from now, you might be in the same place you are now. Or you could have your pick of pre-screened, pre-trained virtual assistants. You can hire a bunch right away and have them compete against each other to see who can do the best job. And then in 90 days, you could be relaxing on a beach somewhere while your business continues to make money virtually hands off. You're the CEO, not an employee. If you're ready to change your income, business, and life over the next 90 days, just click the button below to schedule a call with us. If your application is approved, you could start seeing results within 24 hours and profits easily in your first month. Like Shiwei Kodas, who made over $10,000 in her first 40 days, or Kevin Adams, who made nearly $18,000 in his first full month, or Lisa Jordan.
And so what kind of total did you do?
Most of it was the first 2 months, but if you add it all together, it was just over 24,000.
24,000. You started in September. You're working full time as an emergency room physician, 12-hour shifts, and you raked in 24,000 in sales. I think that's awesome.
Most of that was in 2.5 months. Most of it.
In 2.5 months on the side. All right. Lisa is exactly the perfect example of someone I love to work with. She's a full-time ER physician. She works 12-hour shifts in one of the most intense work environments on the planet. There is no way she has the time or mental capacity to put 40 hours a week into a business when she's already working 60 hours a week at her day job. Lisa needed something she could automate right away. She followed my system to the letter, and her results speak for themselves. $28,000 in her first 90 days. If she stays at that pace, that's almost $112,000 a year. But this system is built to scale up fast. I have no doubt Lisa will pass $250,000 in her first 12 months. What other business model allows you to make $28,000 in your first 90 days and up to $250,000 in your first year? Almost completely on autopilot. I often get asked, if you can make so much money on Amazon, why are you showing the system to other people? It's a good question. And the honest answer is financial success isn't enough for me. And the same goes for my team. We want to empower other people to create the same freedom we have, to feel that true sense of liberation. In the early 2000s, my husband and I lost our brick and mortar business overnight. The state of Minnesota changed the law, and our business was done, just like that. And my husband had to work 2 jobs while I homeschooled our 3 boys. And it wasn't even enough to keep the lights on. And I knew I had to do something to bring my husband home. Couldn't do it alone. It's almost impossible to make $20 million selling online without an incredible team. So I built one. And now we're gonna help you do the same. And besides, there are so many products out there, hundreds or even thousands of sources, and so much demand. There's almost no competition. Everyone can get a piece of this pie. So here's the deal. We're only looking for a few people, serious folks, who we can work with closely to create an automated, profitable business in 90 days or less. If you're willing to hit the ground running and start building your team from day one, then I strongly urge you to apply. I think you'd make a great fit. If you're willing to take advantage of our resources, our coaching and mentoring, and our entire fleet of tools, all built to ensure you succeed, then I want you to join us. If you apply and are approved, you have a virtual army dedicated to your success. That's why we're so selective of who we accept. It's not a free-for-all. This is a guided system where we're with you step by step until you're virtually hands-off and profitable. So if you're ready to build an automated business today, so in a few months you can see results, like Rebecca Sexton, who made nearly $102,000 in 5 months, or Sharon Safford, who made nearly $182,000 in less than a year, while confined to a mobility scooter, I might add. Or Martha Fitzenmeyer, who made $537, that's over $500,000 in 22 months. Then click the green button below this video, and I'll see you soon.